Hey fellas, H4.6 doing another video review, kind of unboxing. I just got this in the mail the other day, or actually today. And what I got here, it is the UBR Ultra Battle Rifle Stock. I've been wanting one of these for a while. I've been hearing mixed reviews or opinions from people inside, the YouTube gun community, and other people I know personally. Some people love them, some people think they're too expensive and they're too heavy. I've been looking for one, and I finally saw a deal I couldn't pass on one the other day when Midway was doing free shipping. So, see what this bad boy has when you open it up. Fancy Magpul sticker, good for the gun safe, or your ammo tins, if you will, your ammo cans. Those are fun to always put on too. And just got some extras. You get the unit, screw kit to install it. Instructions. You have your buffer tube. This one has a proprietary buffer tube for the system because of the way it's engineered. Kind of fold out catalog, poster catalog deal. It's pretty neat. Has all their gear. It's 2013 Unfair Advantage. There's a lot of competition out there now with Magpul. With all these different stock manufacturers now. I still say Magpul makes a great product. Well, either moving to Texas, or already have started moving. They're in Colorado, and after all that whole 2013 scene went down, they went ahead and said, we're going to go ahead and move out of Colorado. And I think they're splitting up their businesses, or at least the locations, not splitting the business with the locations. And here it is. Here's a stock. Let's see here. There you go. Olive drab green. This is for this build. When I got this, I wanted to throw it together just to have something to play with it. I bought this off a deal off of Gear Hog or whatever it is, and it wasn't bad for like 30 bucks. Getting this kit set up just to have something to throw on there. I shot this past weekend. Used it with the PDQ. It's pretty great. But I'm gonna put this on there, and this build is gonna be, it's more of a precision build. Gonna slowly take my time with parts, components on it. The only reason I got this was because I've been wanting one for a while. I was in the market to buy one, but they had a deal that I couldn't pass up. So I said, you're gonna buy it, might as well get the savings now. So this is gonna go on that, and that's coming up next. I'm gonna go ahead and install that bad boy. These stocks retail for about $250 on up. The deal that I got was around $214 with shipping, but everywhere else I've seen, the retail's around $250 on up. Some places even have it more expensive because depending on the color you want, if you can get it in that color, and if you get in the color you want. Some people want it black, some people want all their green or flat dark earth, and then you can customize it yourself if you want to. You want to paint it up. So let's get to the installation. Alright, first thing we got to do is we got to get this old stock off. This isn't going to be the same for all you guys. So you guys might be just doing a straight up build from the get-go. So we got to get this stock off. So got to go ahead and get this sucker off, put this to the side. And now we need to get our cast nut wrench, and we need to get this tube off. So usually you want to do this when you're using it under a vise, lock it down. It's a smart way to do it. I haven't bought a vise yet for this bench. I've been looking for one, trying to get a deal on. That's the funny part, right? We'll go and buy $200 stock, but you don't have a $80 vise. Stupid me. But anyway, I digress. Alright, so got that castle nut loose. Unscrew that. Be very careful because we do not want to lose our detent. So I'll probably have to use another spring there all together. That one doesn't look good. Spring are no good, huh? Got all that off. Alright, one of our springs didn't look so hot, so I had to go ahead and replace him. Poor thing. All he ever wanted to do was his job, and that wasn't enough. But he's got a twin brother who's going to take his place, so he's coming along. Alright, so gotta make sure that our pin is where it needs to be. That is where it needs to be. Our detent is where it needs to be. And I'm curious, can you use a plate like this? This one on? No, you cannot. It's gonna fill everything up. So, just so you know, if you did have a plate, one of these kind of plates, stock plates, to be able to adapt stuff to it, just got to go. But it's not that bad a deal because this has those QP points or QD points, quick detach points, all over the stock. So this will go back into my spare parts bin. Alrighty, so let's get this thing started. Put that like so. Hold yonder down, get this tube going. Alright. That is where it's going to go. Now we're going to have to tighten it. Alright, when it comes to tools, I went with some inexpensive ones in the past. I just want to look really tough, firm, on eBay. I only used it a couple times and it ended up cracking pretty much the teeth that for the castle nut, so it was pretty much useless. This one is from Tapco, and cool green that comes in, you know, right here you can use this to tighten up the tube at the end there, and also castle nut, and I believe this one's for the barrel. But I just tightened it right now. Got a good fix on it. Again, like I said, I need a vise, but I tighten it as good as you can to where it's flush and it's on there. I put a good torque on it. Any more than that, it's just aluminum, you can break it. I would not recommend over torquing it, but I got a good feel on that one. So next step. Alright, next step is it's going to grab this. You have to separate your stock here. There's a special technique in the instructions where you basically hit the both release levers at the same time, and it separates the two for installation. You're going to get this end. You got to make sure you got your spring all set up here. Let it latch on, and it's going to fill it up like so. And then you have a special screw that you have that you're going to install. This requires a hex nut. I don't know, it's flat actually. So that's good. Good old flathead. Said, make sure it's flush. Are we flush all the way around? Alright. Get that screw in the back here. Start that off. And again, use a nice screwdriver. It has the right size head so you don't mark things up. Get that going. That's locked on there. Alright, well, next step. Alright, let's go ahead and get the buffer in the tube put in here. So, alright. Alright. That's set to go. Let's get to the next step. And that's pretty much it. It is on. Now, you just gotta. It's brand new. It's gonna need some breaking in. Yeah. It is solid. All right, it's gotta set the preset for your own presets, your likings. So it has that one preset, or I think there's several presets, but one specifically you can set up for you. I'm going to do that right now. So stand by. Alright, I want to show you right here. This is where you're going to add the presets. You get one screw's already defaulted in the front, and one nut is also on the farthest point in the back. I put it 2 steps up forward. That's where I think I'm going to like it after trying it out. So let's go ahead and attach the bottom stock. Get that going. Alright, everything's up and together now. I went and set the first preset that we left at stock, and pretty much left them where they were stock, because after adjusting them, I was like, yeah, it's gonna take some getting used to. It's a new stock. I'm gonna train with it, and some of the setting options it has on it. But all in all, it's freaking awesome. It's tough as nails. I do recommend that you tighten all the screws up on it. They look flush, but when I gave them a once over, and some of them were kind of loosey, and some of them were fairly tight. So just tighten them up anyway. I'll be on the safe side, and that's all good. It's all installed. Again, very nice. Hey guys, I want to go over some of the features of this stock as well. The design of the stock is really for people that want a precision stock, but also want to be adjustable to get most of that kind of precision, or to where it's not moving at all. They have a couple of stocks from Magpul that have these kind of tension devices that choke up on it to get the wobble out. I haven't experienced much with this one. People say it's real wobbly. I was shooting 200 yards standing up the other day, and I was able to do fine. But you know, if that's a thing you're going for, you typically get your standard stock that's pretty much set all the way back. It's one size only. It's not adjustable. This gives you that kind of tightness, that firmness, that lockup, and precision with an adjustable, 7-position adjustable setup on the stock, as well as presets that are pretty neat when you lock it down. That's pretty nuts and bolts of it, as well as these pockets that they have to go ahead and set up for storage. Some guys like to take them out to give it that kind of angled, wide open look. You know, in here you could store some small, some patches, an extractor, a couple, some doodads you need. So I'm going to keep it on there, and I think it looks cool. If you want to, I think this stock does look cool. I didn't get it just because it looks cool, because it's functional. That's what it's all about to me. If I'm going to spend money, the main number one thing that I'm looking for is that what I'm paying for is functional. It's gonna it's gonna pay for itself, at least in my head or in my eyes. That I'm getting my money's worth, not just something that's cool looking, and then a year from now everybody's, we don't buy those anymore. Those aren't cool looking. Everybody's gonna go transition to this stuff. This stuff's here to stay. So I wanted to give you an overview of that. The butt pad as well has a fairly decent pad on it. It's not too thick, not too thin. It's right in the middle, and I don't see myself replacing that. I've shot both of these lowers with this upper, and I've never experienced anything that's ever made me want to put any more, to dampen the recoil or whatever. It's all good. It's all looking well to me. Anyway, I just wanted to show you how to install that. I got that set up. It's not terribly hard. It looks cool. Definitely digging it already, but get her out to the range next time, and this is definitely going to get some use out of some fun time. Alright guys, I want to show you that. It's installed, basic setup, how to use it. Edge for 6 signing out, man. Fight the good fight and keep your goose tight, brother.